Hey, what's going on, guys? Just doing some reading here, some economic stuff and all that. I found a couple things that you probably find pretty interesting. Here since early 2008, and we had all these economic problems, and the Fed stepped in, and we spent $3,000 billion, 3 trillion. It's a pretty interesting little graphic here that shows basically what it looks like. Okay, what did we get for our $3 trillion? Um, just a real short one paragraph article here. It's called "And Monetary Policy Can Buy" by Tyler Durden here. Another indicator of what the U.S. recovery looks like, courtesy of the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. As can be seen in the chart below, one can only wonder just what recovery the U.S. would have had if it did not spend $3 trillion to kickstart the virtuous for better, make that virtual economic cycle when it did. And by the looks of the facts, the downward inflection point has now arrived once again. Oh, pretty interesting here. Then they go on just to mention that the plan is another $1 to $1.5 trillion. Everybody talking about this QE3, right? Well, that's what we need now, QE3, because as some other articles point out here on Zero Hedge today, people are now expecting on Wall Street. People are expecting this daily free money to keep everything going. So basically, what we have here back in early 2008 is this index dropped down to almost 4% negative. And then as soon as they started pumping this money in, we got back up to right around zero. Went up a little higher, down, dipped down, up again. Now we're back to negative of about 1%. So that's what our $3 trillion has bought. Basically, once again, an economic situation where nobody can paint anything good. I mean, there's nothing good coming from this. What do they? The only thing they can come out with is this phony consumer confidence index, which is just a made up poll. It's so bad that those guys just go out and supposedly they call 100 people and ask them how they're doing. So so that's the great big news from last week is consumer confidence is up. I guess the consumers are confident that whatever money they might have, only 100% of it is going to fill their tanks and whatever small little food they can get, whatever. So there's a pretty interesting little graph here on exactly what we've done so far. Now going on to this another, everybody's expecting another 1 to 1.5 trillion. There's another article here that says that that's just nonsense, since everybody's expecting it. um, it's not going to do anything. It was similar to this 1 trillion that was given to Europe a little while ago, and heck, that really only lasted for a couple of weeks, before the euro plunged again, and got massive problems in Europe right now in Greece. Go over and pull these articles up from YouTube. I'll link a couple of them, but look for the other ones. In Greece now, I mean, they're basically talking complete bankruptcy unless the EU says, well, if you hand us over all your assets, we'll do something. What are they going to do? They're going to turn over all your gold, all your land, all your whatever's in your museums. You're going to turn that over, and then you'll be okay or something. No, it's all going to hell again. And so I'll include that other article too, talking about the 1 point the QE3 and how it's just nonsense. Nobody's buying it because everybody expects it. So now at this point, they're really talking about maybe, well, the next one. It's how ridiculous everything is today. Um, they can't even come up and talk about this, well, 1.5 trillion. Then everybody just immediately asks, well, what after that? Because it's all bankrupt. That's what it all comes down to. These guys can these guys could try and play some games or something, but they're only buying a very short period of time now. Everybody knows the game's up. So let me keep this video short, and I'll include these charts and a couple articles for you, and take a read through them. I've been reading here for a couple hours, and stuff's not good already, even on a holiday Monday. Anyway, thanks a lot.